So this is the first video in this series where we're going to look at different types of pressure, and this will range from dealing with pressure at its most basic level through to hydrostatic pressure, through to dealing with different Archimedes principle. All of that will be covered in this series. Now, as a starting point, we would want to first understand what pressure is. So we can see where pressure is the perpendicular force per unit of area. And if we were to write a formula for that, then we would end up getting P for pressure is equal to force divided by area. And this might be very similar to what you would see for stress, because stress gives us the same formula where it's force divided by area. So that means then that pressure and stress, they are representing the same things, really, the same quantities. So if we were to simplify this in terms of units, typically we represent pressure using Pascal. So in terms of pascals, no, 1 Pascal, and we're going to relate this with stress that we have here on the right side. So 1 Pascal is the same as us having 1 Newton per meter squared. So these two quantities, they are basically representing the same variable. So let's take a look at a question. So here we have this question where a table loaded with books has a force of 250 newtons and it's acting in each of its legs. Now, if the contact area between each leg and the floor is 50 millimeters square, then we need to find the pressure each leg exerts on the floor. Now, the previously written formula is what we'll use to assess this question, and again you will see the similarities with pressure and stress. So for this one, so pressure is simply our force divided by area. Now these variables are given, so we have a force of 250 newtons, so that would just simply be 250 newtons, and the area is given in millimeters squared. So if we were to convert that into meters square, we would just multiply by 10 to the power of -6 and we get our conversion. And when we divide our 250 newtons by our area, then we end up getting 50 times 10 to the power of 6. And in terms of units, this would be newtons per meter squared. And of course, the question could have been the other way around, where we could have gotten the pressure, we could have gotten the area, and we needed to find the force. And this would just simply be a rearrangement of the formula, where force would be equal to our pressure multiplied by area. So what we'll do, we're going to build on this, and in the next video we're going to look at fluid pressure. But for now, this is the basics that we have covered, and I would really appreciate it if you could give the video a like, and if it's your first time and you have not subscribed to the channel as yet, then it would be fantastic to get some new members. Until then, I will see you in the next video.